Alright, so let's go then. Alright. Let me just set some things up. Sorry, I'm back now. A long way, a long pause. Once again. Okay. Let's see what this. Oh, okay. Whoa. And input, we got input's good. Output, I don't need output, so click it. Alright, so hey guys, give you this box in a minute. How's it going? Okay, we're gonna read manga. As I said about an hour ago, but I'm back. I'm back with vengeance. We're gonna read Stray Cat and Wolf because it's Bliss 420's birthday. And I mean, it's a bit weird I'm dedicating this chapter of manga to him because it's a little bit. There's an age gap. There's an age gap between these two people. Well, what's the age gap? It's like 16 and 22, which is not the big deal, but it kind of is. Like, because she's like really young. Like, she's like really a bit stupid. Because she's like really like she grew up in like a she grew up really isolated from like the rest of the world, and everyone hated her because she was like, you know, the accident child from her dad's affair with some other woman, and then her actual mom, his other wife died, and so she was like left, and they just hated her because she was like this, like, you know, the other woman's like child. So yeah, she was always like left out, and so she ran away from home one day and like went to Tokyo and got picked up by this couple who, one's in a rock band and the other one was just like his groupie. And then he gets roped into like letting her stay at his place. And he's a bit like, I don't know what happened, but I'll try him. Stay for like one day. But then they fall in love. But then there's all the problem that he's 16 and she's 16 and he's 22 and she's still in high school. So they got this issue. Obviously that's a bit of a problem there. So because of that, we've got the manga called Stray Cat and Wolf, and it's gonna be anime. It's gonna be an anime soon, so I'm trying to like get it narrated before the anime starts because I hate anime. And I think that I gotta share the stream. 1 second. I always have to share it because like they don't remind you when you're online on the laptop. Because they don't really want you to be on the laptop. I don't think they rather you not be. Because it's not really for the laptop. But I am on the laptop. Alright, so I just want to make sure Twitch is doing it. I'll just wait for 30 people to come. Hang on 1 second, make sure Twitch is on. I'm on Twitch as well, just so you know. I got the thing up. I always put the thing up when I'm on Twitch, so you know I'm on Twitch. Yeah, I've been on Twitch for a long time, actually. Hey, Bumble back up. Bumble back up? Bumble back up. Wazoo. Sorry, I just like put 2 chats in. Alright, so we're gonna start. So this is chapter 9. Last Wednesday I did chapter 8. Yeah. So I'm following it on. Like, if you didn't see it, then sorry. It's not really hard to catch up. I just caught you up then. He's older. He's in a rock band. she's 16, she's in high school, and they live together, and they're not having sex. Okay, they're not having sex yet. He hasn't had sex with her yet. So there's nothing like that. Nothing untoward happening yet. But there's a few untoward things happening. Not sex. Okay. All right, let's start it. Wait a second. I just need to get it up on. What is that? Oh, it is. Okay. So this is the cover of the manga. I'm really not allowed to do this actually, it's like copyright, but we can get away with it because it's pretty like, I feel like, you know, if I'm not making money from it, it's fair use. Alright, so you got Stray Cat Wolf by Miyuki Mitsubachi. So weird I can say that name. It's crazy. Am I too loud? I don't know. I think I'm right. I'm gonna check because like I am like sound like horrible. You don't tell me because it's like a bit. You guys want to tell me? I'm para. Oh, I'm very loud. I'm para. Hello? Oh, I'm very loud. Hello? Alright, so sorry about that. Sorry about that, guys. I'll turn myself down. Okay, so that should be right there. Okay, is that right? Is that okay? Sound? Is that working out? How you doing today, Star? Hi, Star. Starry star, twinkle little star. Are we friends? You're friends, aren't you? I keep finding people's families instead of actually like clicking on them. Oh yeah. Anyways, I thought we were. So ready for some manga? Stray Cat and Wolf. For Bliss 420 because it's his birthday. We're gonna read some manga for him. He's still alive, so he's not here. But he'll come. Maybe he doesn't. It's on Twitch, so you can watch it later. Okay, so anyway, here we go. Stray Cat Wolf. Boom. Alright, so. Oh, sorry. Alright, so this is chapter 9. Let's do this. Don't follow us. Huh? Says a little girl. I'm gonna narrate it like fucking properly. Sorry. Let me just. Sorry. I've got like. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is like pretty full on. I've like got like 3 windows to man, so just bear with me. The teacher said it before. She said you're the stranger. Hey, kicked out of her town. Let's not talk with Machina. So we'll be scolded if we are with you. Go home alone. Meow. I shouldn't say everything. Next. All right. Slump. Oh, the cat. Oh, the cat's good. I didn't see that cat. The drawings are great in this. So great. So she's slurping her noodles, and he's slurping his noodles. As you can see, like those slurping noodles looking at each other, kind of a bit resentfully. I'm not actually sure why. I don't know what's going on here. Well, let's find out. Boom. What's going on? It's hot, she said. Well, you can eat now. Oh, it's hot, yeah. When I was 5 years old, my dad owned... Okay, sorry. I'll read it closer. Okay. So we don't focus on that. When I was 5 years old... I was just going to tell you the story here. That's good. But in the end... that town, there was no place for me when I moved to Tokyo when I entered high school and almost died of heat stroke. But not long after, I lost my house as soon as summer vacation came around. Oh, okay, so she had her own place. I didn't know that. Okay. I'm only reading this first time too, by the way. Sorry. Later. I was picked up by him 3 months ago. Him being this guy. this guy. That surprised me a lot. It's the first time I've tasted something so hot. There's all these like innuendos, like sexual innuendos. It's funny. Manga's like that. See, manhwas is like straight up like they're just having sex, and manga's like a bit hidden. But I like the hidden thing because like you gotta kind of, it's funnier. I like the hidden thing's interesting. I'm off to bed. Remember to turn the lights off. Yes. Brush. Brushing it too. Fucking hell. All right, here we go. She looks in the mirror. But look in the mirror. Boom. What's she doing? She's touching her neck. And she's freaking out. She's running. Ah! Woo! Woo! Yeah, see that? Right here. Woo! You weigh a lot. I've already said I was going to sleep. That timing. The thing that was on the neck has disappeared. That thing on your neck? What? What? Rue made me before like a mole. Mole? You mean, what does he mean? What do we mean here? Sorry. Of course it disappeared. Rue being smug and annoying. But that, it wasn't something that could to get lost. Silly. Rue eyes her, pinches her in the cheek, which is a bit like much. I think is so now you know what's going on now. Do you know what's going on now? Yeah, well I know what's going on. If you don't, you should leave the room because you're probably not old enough to listen to this. It's quiet. And then like, okay, so he said to her that he's going to give her another one. So the moles are hickey, by the way. Just in case like you didn't know. Till I go to the studio tomorrow. I'll go to the studio tomorrow, Rue said. And she's like, I want to go too. And he says, will you give me a gift for going to school? No, she said that. It's warm and cozy. It doesn't scare me a bit. I finally found a place where I can stay. I need like a pointer. Like a lecturer. Like a lecturer in like the 60s or something. Machinist. So then we're at school now. We're at school now. This is Machinist-san's best friend at school. Machinist-san, did you have a bad sleep? He's looking at her mole, I think. Her mole. We'll call it a mole still. It could be innocent. Yeah? I mean your neck. Since the morning you have been rubbing your neck. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. And then they cut back to like a memory of him giving her a mole on her neck. Rue has the ability to make moles of his mouth. See the way she talks is like, it reminds me of The Fifth Element, and that when she's like that alien, she's like multi-pass. You know, like she knows nothing about the world. Multi-pass, everything's multi-pass. Straight away, it's what I thought of when I like heard her talk. And she refers to herself in the third person, and she always refers to Rue in the third person too, which is something that I think that multi-pass would do too. She's hot. It's as if it was a Rue's mark. I loved it, but it disappeared. I can come back anytime, baby doll. And the teacher's running down the hallway. I found you, Machina-san. Hello, senpai. Can we talk for a moment? The teacher says. The school received a call from the town of Kinsenmura. I'm getting better at these Japanese words. Your grandma collapsed. Doo-doo. Machina's heart stops. And the boy says, It seems the mayor sent you... The mayor? The mayor? I think it's a bad translation. I think I meant principal. Why would the mayor send her a letter? I get it. Anyway, I think the principal sent you a letter a month ago. However, they couldn't send it because they didn't know your address. After asking everywhere, they sent it out. Your apartment was demolished in August. They said your apartment was demolished in August. Her apartment was demolished in August. That's why she was homeless, and that's why we picked her up. I'm worried about your grandma, Machina-san. Where do you live now? She's like, I don't know what to say. Oh, fuck. And then the friend's like, oh, okay, she's struggling. I've got to sit in now. She's like, what should I do? What should I do? She lives with me, he says, at my place. And she's like, okay, thank God. And the teacher's like, oh, I didn't get to win this one. With you, Mizuno-kan? But that's what it is. Hey, it's my family's vacation house. Is that so? Right, Masuno-san? And he's like, right? So yes, right. She's like, yeah, that's how it is, yeah. Okay, you have to inform your family because about your situation, because they don't know your address either. And call your family as soon as possible and ask about your grandma's health. Right? She's like, I don't know about that. Like, she doesn't really like them. I don't like her. So, but she does love them, like, only because, like, that's all she's had. And that's what she thinks love is, I think, you know. That's why she's being groomed by this guy. No, I'm not sure what's going on there. It's up for you to decide what's going on there. We're going to put ideas in there. And there's a friend. So now they're outside by themselves without the teacher there, having a lunch break. My heart was beating so fast. I thought I was going to die. I never thought a day would come when I lied to a teacher. She's like, I'm sorry. Thank you, Mizuno-kan. It's okay. Thank me yet. You don't have to thank me yet. I heard you say before that you live with a roommate, but not even the school knows about your home address. Machina, where do you live now? Okay. Okay, that's better. Okay, so and she's like, with an acquaintance or something. And she's like, she can't lie. She's thinking I can't lie to my friend. She won't lie to him. So she's like, all right, Mizuno-kan, I'm gonna tell you the truth. And then it's like, wham! And then cut to this sick ass band playing. And like, who's that? That's the best band. That's the most hottest band in Tokyo right now. Who's in that band? Who she lives with. Yeah, that's in there. It looks a bit like Cocaine. Very similar to Cocaine. I think it's purposeful. Alright, so the truth is that wham, okay, she lives with this band, and he's like, what the fuck? And so okay, so now he knows who she lives with. We all know. Well, we already knew actually, but he knows now. And that's Rue. Rue's thinking pensively about something. I think he's thinking about what's her name's Tama. Her official, her like you know, a name you call her when like you don't know her very well is Machina-san, and then that's the formal thing, and then if you want to informally call her name, it's Tama, and that's what they have in Japan. They have informal names and formal names. So Tama, I call her. So up here is the band talking. The string hurts my fingers. You're bleeding. I'm glad I'm not the guitarist. Do you want to go on a break? Oh wait. So he's like, no, I'm gonna break that. The Rue's already halfway to the door. He's deep in thought. I'll go buy something to drink. He opens the door, and then he sees these two little scallywags. So again, just sits in there, and like he's clutching his bag tight. He looks like he's seen a ghost. Looks like he's seen a ghost when he sees Rue. Why is that? Because he fucking loves the band. Yeah, that's why. It's Rue. Imagine that. That'd be so embarrassing for like Tama. She doesn't even know like he loves the band that much. And then he passes out. Like he's what's that thing like when they're planking? He's planking. Mizuno-kan is dead. Boy, give me an explanation. Rue knows. Rue understands the lifestyle of the band. I thought that she was joking. Machina-san told me that she lives in Rue's house. What was she joking about that? not even a funny joke. I was wondering what kind of joke you were playing on me, but it turned out to be true. It must be great living with a friend. Mizunu-kan. What? And then she's like, come closer here. That's the band. It's like, I can't even look at them directly. I can't even look at them directly. I love so much. Oh my gosh. It's like Bliss Fortuo with the 21 Pilots band. At the meet and greet. Yeah. I can't do it. It's as if they were recording a photo session for an album. Oh my god. Okay, so he's freaking out of the band. He's like freaking out, and like they're kind of like really like they're really fascinated with him being fascinated with them. And so they're all just like going in, and he's just like screaming, asking questions like, "Are you a boyfriend?" He's just like screaming, like he doesn't know what to say. He started screaming, it's way too loud in here, Bruce says, and the emotions tell him to like come to the room to talk about something. And he's like, okay, and she tells him about the grandmother, and he's like, your grandmother collapse? Like this doesn't really like, you know, like what we're gonna do with that? I can't do anything about that. I can't say anything. I don't want to deal with that. He doesn't want to deal with that. She's like, yes, my grandma never had a healthy condition. She's probably over 70 by now, as grandmothers usually are like. I don't know exactly what happened because I haven't contacted her yet. You don't, why don't you try calling her? It's not, even if you say that you, and then there's like the stop, and then it's like she looks at her and like, it's like, I don't know what's going on here. It's like, you know, she's kind of going, okay, you know, like I have thought about this obviously, and you're not the first to tell me, and you know what's going on. I don't know. And he's like, yeah, I know what's going on. So sometimes you don't need to say many words, okay? I understand that. No words needed. And he's just like, yeah, it makes sense, you know, it makes sense. Makes no sense. Okay. Okay, so he didn't get it. Anyway. Moving on, grandmother. From next year, I will go study in Tokyo High School. Oh, okay, so it's a flashback. So she's telling her grandmother she's going to study in high school in Tokyo. And she's like, do what you want. Yes, fucking slut. And she's like, oh, okay, grandma. What does it mean? And that conversation, it's the only one I remember. Oh, really? Probably the only one they had. Like everyone else in town, she also thought that I was a stranger who didn't even know who I was, her mother was. Though she never told me I'm a nuisance. Yeah, but she didn't have to tell you. It's like those looks, you know. I'm sure that this call was just to inform me. She never cared about me. I like the eye drawings. It's like, yeah, we know what's going on with his eyes. Well, Rue doesn't. Rue doesn't understand that. But he's a man. We understand that. From that, we understand why he doesn't understand. Even if I go back, I know that no one will be happy to see me. So why go back and stare through? He's safe. Open doors. She's like studying silent, like really silently studying, like super. Like she's on mute. Are you hungry? He says. She's like, the fuck? You didn't tell me you're there? Well, that surprised me. He's like, I opened the door and everything. Like, what are you doing? And he's like, do you want to eat something? I'm going to drink with Tashi and the others. Bento. There's bento 5 days explanation, so I'm fine. You can't eat something that expired 5 days ago, dude. She can. You can. You might get sick, but you can do it. Get her. And she's like, because she thinks that he wants to take her to a bar or something, because that's what he said, in a bar. Do you want me to come with you? And then she's like, okay. And so then they're in Tokyo, and it's like dodgy like ramen shop that he loves the best. Which actually, every time like I watch this, read this manga, he's always eating ramen, and I fucking like craving ramen. But I don't even like ramen. But it's a ramen craving like situation. I think I might have to get some one day. Well, I've had ramen before, but I didn't like it. I thought you were going to take me to a bar, she says, her heart pounding really hard. Why should I take you there? It's a ramen restaurant. Sorry to have made you wait. Let's wait this way. Steam, and then so they put ramen in front of her, and she's like, oh my god, what is this? She's never had ramen before. She's like, what the fuck is this? And she's like, it's amazing. There are all things inside. Is it not too expensive? And he's like, stop saying embarrassing things. He's really nice to her. Like, really lovely person. And like they're all like going, how cute. See, I think she's cute. Like she's hot. She's hot. But she's also cute at the same time. Like that's hard to find, man. Shut up. He doesn't know what he's got till it's gone. That's you never know that's kind of people, you know. When I put my face close to the bowl, it feels so good. It's not good. It makes no sense. Oh god. That's his new thing. It makes no sense. And he says something in Japanese. We don't know. What was he saying in Japanese, I reckon? Oh god, what am I doing with my life? Questioning his life choices. It's a philosophical thing to do. About today. I'm sorry I told Mizono-kan everything. Huh? He did something that said to me that why I felt very bad lying to him. Although after telling him, it seemed that he was going to lose his mind. What was he doing? Rue, what is that round thing that was spiral? A fish cake? It's Naruto Maki. Anyway, about school. Move your chopsticks. And so he's like stirring it. He's like, anyway, stir. He's like helping her he's having her eat the fucking ramen because he's like, I just have no idea what's going on here. What did you tell your school about your dress? Yeah, so she just like starts eating. She just like suddenly starts eating. And so who's thinking about a cat? He's thinking about a cat with a fish, and she's suddenly eating. That makes no sense. Okay, Rue, that's what makes no sense. Everything she said made complete sense. I haven't said anything yet. I can't say I live with you, Rue. God. You would be taken to jail. I think it would be better if you go back to your grandma, he says. And then she thinks back about the mole time when he gave her a mole. She really loves that time, which is disturbing and beautiful at the same time. And then she's like, what does she say? Oh, what's she saying? She says good. Is that him saying good? Sorry. If I'm on the picture, you can see it better. Good. Yeah, so she's like, she didn't say anything, but he's just like, good. Whatever. I understand. My necklace disappeared. My dress is unknown. What is happening now? She thinks. It involves only me, and I have to face it properly. She wanders off into the Tokyo night. So she's gone home because Rue said he wants to drink with his buddies, whatever. She can't come back because she was 16. So she's gone. Okay, so then Rue stays back, and then he's about to leave as well. He's lying. He actually has no plans to drink with his buddies. He actually is lying. He just wanted to like have a time alone. And then he's gonna go back home to Tama because he's in love with Tama, but like he just can't. I don't know why he can't. I guess because she's 16, which makes sense. It's a hard situation. It's a hard situation, and she was kind of forced onto him. Like, you know, he didn't really want her to live with him. But this girl here we go, introducing Siri. She's the one who forced Tama onto him. She found Tama on the ground and brought her home. But then she's like, you live with Rue. And she was sleeping with Rue. She's a groupie. But then she's like, I don't know, she tried to pawn him off. I don't think she didn't want to sleep with her anymore. So she's like, this little girl, go. I don't know. Maybe she's like a sex trafficker. I don't know. I'm not sure. You could paint it paint the picture any way you want. Okay, it's up to you as the person who's like having the story person. Rue-kan, good afternoon. And he's like, who's that? Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah. Hey Siri. Girl is the fuck. Why are you here, Siri? I was invited by Tashiki-kan. I think he's among the bandmates. It was close to the store, so I went in first. She's like really hot. She's like the hot groupie that everyone likes because she's kind of cool as well. And she'll probably be in her own band soon. I'm hungry. Do you want to eat something? He's like, oh, it's Aiden. What is Aiden? Good question. I've heard about this incident today. Mizuno-kan fainted in the studio? Well, it wasn't a big problem. And Tama-kan, tell me about what happened. You don't want to kick Tama out. do you? Siri says to him. I don't know exactly what happened. Well, however, wouldn't it be better to forget a relative who left the girl without any support, she says. He's like, foo. Foo. That makes no sense either. See? What I'm saying? What's going on here? She calls her grandma, inverted commas. She's just an old lady who doesn't care about her at all, Suri says. But she keeps calling her grandma. I shouldn't call her grandma, but that person, or something like that. In general, a person wouldn't have feeling for someone who had treated her as if she didn't exist. But Tama still loves her. And the eyes, it's like, the eyes are like, Tama has a good heart, and this woman doesn't. And that's the reality of the situation. And Tama's hot too. That's also a reality of the situation. That plays a big part. I have to say, it plays a big part. A big face, like it's like every now and again. So, you still don't want to let go of these feelings? Let's kick that stone all the way home, okay? This is a flashback. Flashback. Hey, I already told you to go home alone, bitch. Don't follow us because they kicked you out of your own town, fucking bitch. Don't follow me either, or me. You're the spawn of a slut. That's what they're saying. That's what they said. That's what it says. And that's the memory that she has of these people. I mean, her want to not go back is not without reason. And then now she's like, so now Rue's come home and she's talking in her sleep. So this is a nightmare she's having before. Don't follow me. No. Until he comes over and yells and he's like, Tama, wake up. And she's like, huh? Rue? He looks at her like, what the fuck, bitch? It was a dream. What did you say? It's nothing. It looks so scared. I was a mouse. You look so scared like a mouse. I was chasing you. I thought you were going to die. It's not 11 p.m. yet. Didn't you go drinking with the others? No, because he lied. I guess they must still be drinking. I'm filled up to ramen, so I came back after 2 or 3 drinks. I see. She knows he's lying. Poor. He's having a drink now. See? You gave him away. Dumbass. She's really smart. Like, she's really smart. It's funny because she's really smart. Like, super smart. Like, it's the high school that she goes to. You have to be like top 50 people in Japan to get into it. So she's like super smart woman, but she still, she still calls a hickey a mole. So she's not good with like with sexual stuff, obviously. Why would she? She's 16. I didn't lose my virginity until I was 19. So I would have been like her. I was 16. I would have been like mole, but yeah, I'd be pissed off if someone did that to me. Okay, so I have not decided. It's too far away, so I'll have to wait until the holidays. Oh, okay. She's saying she's trying to put it off. She's trying to put off going to see her grandma because, like, oh, really, she just feels obligated to do it because it's her blood. And she shouldn't do it, really. And he's like, well, maybe, I don't know. He's like, he's starting to lose interest in this whole situation because, like, he's got ADD, like, full attention to things for 1 8 seconds. Do you want me to go with you or what? And she's like, oh my god, he said that. she really loved him. And then he's like, yeah, what do you want me to do? I'm like, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go to sleep soon. Like she's like so in it. He's like not in it at all. But that's very male and female, I reckon. It's like it's pretty stereotypical anyway. Well, I think I'd better talk to her if you're going to keep living here, and try to explain to her about our relationship. She's going like, this bitch ain't gonna get. However, if you want to go by yourself, that's fine. I'll wait for you. And then she's like, no, that's not what I want. And then she starts crying. Look at that. She starts crying when he says that. Oh, my God, boy. See, crying. And he's like, oh, shit. What did I say? He doesn't know what he said. And he's like, oh shit, okay, backpedal. And then she's like, now she's starting to like really cry, like wailing cry. And he's like, what the fuck did I say? What the fuck happened? And so he's like trying to rack his brain, like what happened? And we all know what's happened, but he doesn't know. Now she's fucking going for it. And he's like, oh shit. And she's like, ah. It's a bit sad actually. Next picture. I'm not alone. Okay, so she's crying because she's happy. Because he said that. Okay, so he doesn't understand that she's crying because she's happy. But she's like really crying because, like, you know, she's been alone all her life. And like someone just said that to her, and like it was a gesture of friendship that he said to her. And she's like, oh my god, that felt so different to what I'm usually like used to, which is like being called a slut and like a bitch and stuff. Going home alone, I was scared. Like, I want Rude to accompany me. He's like, good. Stop crying. And she's like, she starts crying even more. And I'll go with you, yes. And I will watch you, and I'll tell you, and I'll tell her what you want. Yes. Now that you know, stop crying now. And she's like, keeps crying more. He's like, oh, how annoying. How fucking annoying. And then, next page. And then they have a moment of intimacy here. And then she hugs him, and she's like, to see it. And he's like, this is him saying this, to see a woman cry has never bothered me so much. Please, I'll do anything you ask, so stop crying. Stop crying. And she's, I don't know if she does stop. And she stops and she stops here and she's like, I want to eat ramen. Again, he says, I'll take you tomorrow. Hold on for today. No! I want to eat ramen made by Root. As it were, natural. He will always be by my side. Where I go, he will go with me. That's a picture of the little her. It's a little her kind of like not feeling alone anymore. This is what I'm saying about Japanese like manga. It's like it's so much more smart than like Hollywood films. Like the fact that, you know, a little child comes back and is saying these things. That's so sophisticated emotionally. It's like, you know, there are some directors maybe who can do that. I think that Woody Allen will be one of them, and very few. Like most Hollywood films are fucking shit, and like most mangas are like, majority mangas are like emotionally super intelligent and super way beyond any Hollywood film. It's like emotional intelligence. Yeah, so that's like the little child like not feeling alone anymore. It's kind of like, I love that. It's so beautiful. It's so cute. And it's like real, you know, it's what happens. She's like, I'm not alone. Don't come too close, he said. I want to see you cook. That's a cute little photo. It's a bit weird, but it's cute. And then there's a picture of like her friend again. And he's still like buzzing from like meeting the band. He's like, what happened today is real. Or was it a dream? Or was I transferred to another dimension? I don't know. I'm still fighting myself about it. He's like, I think he's gay. I think her friend might be gay. It's cute too. To be continued.